What's up, busy dads? So in today's video we will talk about what's better for fat loss, cardio or 10,000 steps daily. So both of these are some kind of form of cardiovascular exercise if you walk 10,000 steps a day, or if you do some cardio exercise like a spin bike or you go jogging. Generally, the difference is though that walking typically doesn't raise your heart rate as much as normal cardio exercise like spinning and running would actually do to you. So let's break that down a little bit further. First of all, I want to get into the advantages and disadvantages of cardio exercise. So if you perform cardio, you will burn a lot more calories than just regular normal or even moderate walking. What that actually means is that during like a normal walk, you burn maybe like 350-400 calories for most people in an hour. If you perform cardiovascular exercise where you work in zone 2, which for most people is somewhere around 130 and 140 beats per minute, you typically burn around like 650 to 700 calories in an hour. So it's a huge difference. But the main takeaway from this is that during this time you accumulate fatigue as well. So it is a lot harder to recover from general zone 2 exercise or zone 3 even if you do a little bit harder cardio. And this is because your nervous system gets stimulated a little bit harder, your muscles work harder, your heart and your lungs have to work harder as well. So your body needs some time to regenerate from this type of stimulus. Next thing is the cardio exercise will definitely strain your joints a little bit more as well. So if you go running, let's say every day for years, you will likely at some point develop some kind of joint stress, maybe in the knees, the ankles, and for some people it's even the back as well. When we talk about walking, like I said earlier, the caloric burn is a lot less than during cardiovascular exercise. But the advantage of walking is that you can do that every single day. It's the single best exercise you can perform on a daily basis. The reason for that is basically because it eliminates all the disadvantages of running or spinning per se. It's the main advantage is it will improve your recovery, so it will actually help with recovery and fatigue your body very little if you walk up to an hour, maybe even an hour and a half daily at a single setting. So it will do that while it burns calories. Big factor is also when you walk afterwards, you will definitely not have such a hunger spike. When for most people, when they do cardiovascular exercises like spin biking, running, swimming, you will feel it yourself. So you will feel a lot hungrier after performing that exercise. And for someone who does it on a regular basis and feels fatigued from these exercises, you will move less for the rest of the day. So it's much more important that you move throughout the day for the whole day consistently than to put in an hour of hard work in the morning or at night and basically eliminate all kind of movement for the rest of the day. So cumulative, you will have a lot higher calorie burn even when you just do normal walking, and you don't have any cardiovascular exercises as well at all. So the best approach though is if you mix both of these attempts. So you want to do your daily walking and then maybe 2 to 3 times a week maximum do some cardiovascular exercise, about a half an hour to 45 minutes per session, not any longer, because you don't want to interfere with your recovery. Okay, we haven't talked about the most important part when it comes to fat loss. So all these type of things are just tools for fat loss. Okay, so what matters most is that you create a caloric deficit. So if you're not in a caloric deficit for a long time, you will not lose any fat at all. So there you go. So you want to go low in your calories, not too low, just 200 to 300 calories deficit daily, and increase your protein intake, eat a good amount of carbs and fats so your hormones stay healthy as well. If this kind of content is interesting for you, follow back, and in this channel we help busy dads to lose fat and increase muscle mass. So if it's interesting for you, subscribe and give this video a like. See you next time.